So we got a few bands coming through. A Bard and Heckram on Lone Wolf side, and the LeBlanc Zach band from Synergy.
Not surprised to see Heckram after that last match.
No. Oof. And a Fizz band and Sejuani to round it out.
And Zach also we've seen be pretty devastating in the tournament so far. Yeah, and Sejuani, interesting.
Oh, and a first pick Jinx.
Just locked right in. No hesitation.
No.
Syndra.
They have their comp in mind and they know what they're going for. These teams have been practicing for a while. I'm sure they came here with an idea of exactly what they wanted to do.
Indeed, what they wanted to do and what their opponent may well do. Caitlyn, locked in for Team Synergy.
And a Syndra mid lane.
So we've got our marksman. We've got our mid for Team Synergy. Nami. Nami with the wave.
Brings a lot of good disengage. Especially for somebody like Jinx who's fairly immobile.
Right, yeah. Could well keep the barbarians at the gates. And might see a Vi come back again in the jungle. Yeah.
You got a Vi lock in.
Morgana.
Morgana for the bottom lane.
Which we actually saw Snatch Can Pete on Lone Wolf play as a great support last time they played.
Well, the Morgana can Black Shield Caitlyn and keep her out of Vi's ult.
Absolutely, yeah, and that Black Shield definitely came in handy last time for Lone Wolf, so we'll see if it does the same for Synergy.
It looks like a Shen top lane. Going for that global pressure.
Right, yeah, between his ability to just do it on his own plus having a teleport.
Covering Lux right now. Veigar.
Could be Veigar.
Anything's pretty dangerous against Syndra when you get into her range.
Galio, Urgot. Looks like Trundle being hovered over.
Lysandra Trundle lock in. So Trundle top lane, with that ult, I can just shred through Shen's resistances, because most Shens build full tank anyway.
Right.
That Trundle is going to be tough to kill come mid and late game.
Are they going to do it?
Pulling out the Ivern?
Yeah, are they going for it? Nope.
No.
Mumu!
It's going to lock into the Mumu.
Yep. Going to the jungle. Excellent. Well, some pretty tough teams overall.
Yeah. It'll be interesting to see what they do with this. The bottom lane is going to be a whole lot of back and forth poke with Morgana and Black Shielding. Nami has the heal, so they have a little more sustain in the bottom lane. Mid lane is going to be a tough matchup. It's whoever gets ahead is just going to keep snowballing that out of control, I think.
Indeed. And the marksman could really go either way, too.
In the top lane, I think Trundle will have the split push pressure, but he only has one teleport, whereas Shen can get two places
basically
on the map.
do it twice, yeah, so he can jump in, help out, and then go somewhere else.
Yep.
All right, and here we are at our 3-minute delay. Again, for those watching on the internet, this is Synergist with my co-host Asystole, and we're here for the Paul Bunyan Communications Gigazone Gaming League of Legends Championship. This is our third match, and on blue side, we've got Team Lone Wolf. Red side, we've got Team Synergy, and we have a bunch of people here ready to watch. We'll see how this one pans out, and the winner of this game will go on to the next round. So, make some noise if you're a Lone Wolf fan. Quite a lot of noise for those people out there in TV land and Team Synergy fans. Oh, what do you think?
I don't know. I got to go with Lone Wolf had more. Synergy's fan base seemed a lot louder, though.
A lot rowdier.
individually.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Small but fierce.
Yeah.
Yeah. And it's tough. It's tough with the noise cancellation too.
So just so everybody knows, again, we're playing on patch 6.22, which came out on Wednesday. So these teams haven't had a whole lot of time to practice on it. So we might see some new builds, might see some new team dynamics today. That'll be pretty interesting to watch.
Yeah, absolutely. And of the picks that came up for both teams in this particular match, I'm not sure if anyone was really directly affected champion-wise by the patch.
No, they both got, yeah, Caitlyn and Jinx, both their build paths didn't change. They've always been crit attack speed. There doesn't look like there was a whole lot of people affected by it yet. The jungle, obviously, very affected.
Right. Just no matter what champ you're playing.
Yeah. The changes to the jungle.
And we'll have to keep an eye out for some of those more blast cones, Scryer's blooms, honey fruits. I guess the honey fruits won't really look too amazing, but those Scryer's blooms and the blast cones are pretty sweet.
They do give a significant amount of vision.
Yeah. Those spores travel a long way.
And then the mini Ziggs bombs to launch people away. We've seen it used fairly effectively. In the first game, used to jump the wall to escape in the dragon pit and help take the dragon.
And it'll really move you quite a distance.
But then in the last game, an accidental explosion of it knocked him over the wall into the enemy team. So it goes both ways.
Yep. Super cool. Yeah, so we're just a few seconds away, and we'll be in the Rift for the third round. Should be pretty sweet. We'll see how it pans out.
I'm going to guess there's going to be a lot of skirmishing early in the mid lane, especially. Syndra likes to try to take dominance early and keep it. Lysandra is pretty dangerous once she hits that level 6.
And we have seen actually a lot of Lysandra in the tournament so far.
She's a really good flex pick. She can go mid, she can go top. As well in both instances.
And we are hopefully going to have the top stats bar actually rendering for all the folks out there in the crowd. So we made some resolution adjustments and may have to remake those once we get in. But we'll check and try to make sure that you guys can see kills and dragon and gold.
We are in game.
Huzzah! All right. And here we are, yep.
Oh, we got the new World Breaker Trundle, too. We had the World Breaker Hecarim in the last game. Now we've got World Breaker Trundle.
Nice.
It's like Synergy's just kind of fanning out, doing a pretty defensive start.
Right, there won't be anybody on that river that you can break through to try to do some deep wards.
Lone Wolf doing the same thing, just kind of spreading out. We've seen this a lot today. Nobody wants to make that first mistake.
Right. And I do know in some of the earlier matches of the tournament, we had some major scraps right out of the gate, which was super entertaining, but we're seeing a lot more tactful play in the finals here. A lot of methodical play. But then again, once teams start to snowball, they just go for it, as we saw last game.
Part of it as well is nobody really comfortable with the changes yet. Item changes, champion changes. Everybody's just kind of playing safe, seeing how it goes.
Right. And just trying not to be the first one to get nuked.
Yeah.
But sometimes you just got to go for it. And minions have spawned. The game begins. Looks like Lone Wolf is going to start out at the red. And blue looks like what Team Synergy's going for. Lots of back and forth mid. And bot lane getting back into their respective spots. Up top. Scrap right out of the gate. A couple of bruisers up top. We'll see how that pans out.
I think Shen will be able to handle Trundle pretty well early. It's going to come in. If Trundle goes with a Ravenous Hydra, he'll just be able to out-sustain Shen. That's when the lane's going to get tough.
Indeed. But Shen's a tough nut to crack naturally, so might be able to stand up to it. A lot's going to depend on CS, I guess, like it always does.
Got some scrapping going on down bottom.
Definitely.
Nami's definitely got all that sustained, so they'll be pretty safe in that lane to stay back, heal back up.
Boy, and Morgana getting chipped down pretty good. They know she's there, though. They got vision. Down to about half life. And taking a quick look mid. Both are at 3. Early CS. Pretty even. Caitlyn pulling ahead bot against Jinx for sure.
Oh, there was a flash by Caitlyn. Flash by Vi.
Stopped cold. 3-on-2 bot, but didn't close the deal. Morgana skips away.
2 flashes blown, though. When you're a jungler and you can blow the enemy 80 carries flash, that's a win in and of itself.
Yeah, not bad.
You just got to make sure you return within 5 minutes.
Yeah, to capitalize on it, exactly. And looks like, yep, Vi sacrificed her flash in the skirmish too.
Looks like Shen's currently up on Trundle, a few CS.
Yep, a little bit. And Amumu actually doing quite well against Vi for the jungle comparison. Early gold, fairly close, but we're only 4 minutes into the game. Just kind of bouncing back and forth. Not quite the bot lane massacre that we saw last game. Not yet, anyway. And we got some pings coming in from Team Synergy, just underneath mid in the river. Oh, and there's those vision spores.
Vi's kind of hovering around the mid lane, possibly looking for a gank on.
And swinging in, she's
Syndra.
got blue.
She'll just back away.
Yep. Quick look up top. Yeah, Shen chipped down a little bit, but actually up a level at this point, so doing well. And starting to rocket on the CS against Trundle. 33 to 19, so 33% increase. And going for it. Whew. Close. Luckily for Trundle, he's tough. Robin 1, 2, 3, 4 got away.
Vi making her way up.
Indeed, and no vision there either. Oh, jumps right in on top of Shen. I don't think Trundle can get up there in time to make it happen, though. Shen tough as nails. Oh! And darts away.
Nice pillar, but
wasn't enough.
got that dash.
He's got the dash, and he used it to
Dash
great
away.
effect.
Still saved his flash,
Saved
too.
the flash, yep. And has a teleport to get back in a hurry. And bot. Looks like Caitlyn and Morgana are definitely pushing him in and actually starting to chip away at the turret just a little bit. Caitlyn's got some deep traps in place.
Caitlyn at this point, almost 20 CS up on Jinx.
Yeah, big advantage there. No kills on the board yet. Just about 6 minutes into the game. About
Oh, we got a
1100
Mumu
gold
coming in
lead.
mid.
Oh, and they
Sandra.
might just... Nope.
Sandra was low. The Syndra had no mana. She couldn't follow up on that.
Good call, yeah. She skipped away with well under 200 hits. Close, but you know, it's especially early. The junglers just got to go, and it's always good to see them try.
Yeah.
And try to make a move, try to get some action going. And then just a giant wave of creep here for Syndra to pick up. Which is actually going to put her significantly ahead of Lysandra mid. Pretty even top on the CS.
Yeah, Trundle caught right back up with that assistance from Vi.
Exactly. And bot's still significant lead for Caitlyn on CS versus Jinx. And they're starting to actually pull ahead on gold too. Team Synergy's definitely up. Oh, Amumu's swinging in. No vision down here for Lone Wolf.
Trundle just trying to get that wave into the turret so it'll bounce back and reset.
Yeah, he doesn't want to be hanging out right underneath it.
Caitlyn at this point taking a commanding lead. Jinx.
Indeed, yeah, 60 to 34, just shy of doubling it.
Syndra
Yep.
up just a little bit in the mid lane, 62 to 48.
And Morgana, 2 to 0 for supports. Dominating. Boy, it's been a pretty quiet open. Everybody's playing a very careful game, very strategic game. Nobody down yet. We may make it to the 10-minute mark without anybody going down.
Oh, Vi's down bottom looking to surprise Caitlyn and Morgana. Caitlyn's got her flash up now, though. And Amumu's coming in around the backside.
Oh, and right into her.
Yeah, they didn't quite have the follow-up.
No. But it was worth a shot. Morgana trying to take out some wards. Nami's like, no, stay out of my bushes.
Oh, Syndra getting jumped on in the mid lane. Oh, she ults.
Woo, chip down, super low, and that's it. Amumu gets first blood. Boom. Dangerous Kyle.
And a flash by Vi. Oh, Caitlyn flashes away.
Boy, and they're going after Morgana hard, but she's going to skip away. Now she's got Amumu at her back. So that is first blood, goes to Team Synergy. Well played, and now they are up almost 3.5 gold. Big lead for early on, but we are not quite at the 10-minute mark. And between that kill and the CS lead, though, it really is starting to stack up. They're actually up across the board on CS significantly. So doing a great job of getting those last hits in, and now up a kill.
Yeah, Mumu's just been power farming in the jungle trying to hit 6. He did use his first 6 ult with great effect. Got that first blood.
And just going to get stronger and tougher and sadder as the game goes on. We got some pings on the river. Amumu's heading home to spend some of that cash. And lots of back and forth. Bot creep kind of bubbled up right in the middle. Morgana getting chipped down. Everybody is at 6 or higher. Well, actually, no. Nami's not quite at 6, but she should pop soon.
Looks like Vi's around the backside of Syndra in the mid lane. Might be looking. Oh, nope, just jumps away.
Just establishing dominance. So, yeah, and the gold advantage just stays steady.
Binding on Jinx. Morgana flash
and will Morgana making away. Plink, plink.
Oh, so close.
Boy, was it. Jinx skips away. Morgana got chipped down pretty good there, too. That Black Shield worked nicely, saved her. Now, nuking some wards. And congregating up. Looks like they may well go for the Drake. Cloud Drake. Bonus move speed out of combat. Should go uncontested unless Lysandra has some big
might
plans.
try for a steal around the backside. Yep.
Oh, and Vi's back there too, yeah.
Stunned by Syndra. Not gonna make it.
Oh, they got it. Team Synergy up a Drake now too. Up a kill, up a Drake. And up 2.7k. And take a look at the top matchup. The two thugs are just slugging it out up here. Looks like Trundle actually closed some of the gap on CS. And at the mid matchup, Syndra way ahead on CS. And has that assist money.
Yeah. Pretty significant CS lead across the board for
Team Synergy. Yeah, absolutely.
Synergy, yeah.
They're up, and their gold advantage. I mean, it's stayed hovered. I mean, it's slowly but surely moving closer and closer to a 3K advantage. Now we're just 100 gold away from a 3K advantage. Up the Drake. No turrets down yet, but that'll start coming pretty quick.
Oh, Lysandra. Oh, nice ult. Just avoided Syndra's ult.
Close call. Amumu swinging down too, but they know he's there. They got vision.
Yeah, that's one of the things. The Lysandra pick into the Syndra is when Syndra ults you, you can see that coming and every one of those balls hitting for more damage.
Right.
You have time to ult as Lysandra and stop all of that.
And a little bit of creep pushed up, chipping away at that mid turret, but Vi's going to come in and hold that tight. Looks like Morgana's going to swing down bot again and freeze up Nami and protect Caitlyn. And chipped him down nicely, but didn't close the deal. Ooh.
Oh, Jinx caught in the binding.
Yep, and Vi's making her way down. Oh boy. Jinx skipping away with 49. 49 health, that is low. And now Amumu's up too. And there isn't vision.
Oh, and a Vi ult on Caitlyn.
Diving in, going after Morgana. Amumu's making his way down.
But we got 4 down here.
Indeed, 4 on 3. May just be a stalemate.
Everybody just kind of backs away.
It was an action-packed non-event. Close call, though. Definitely close. And Amumu.
Oh, Morgana caught Jinx the binding and she's down.
Ooh, and Nami's down low, too. Exhausted, but they can't quite get to her through the turret. Yeah, so that's another kill on the board for Team Synergy. And up 4K gold, too. And they're going to chip away at the turret as well. Work their way towards that first turret blood gold. Boy, this thing's really shaping up.
Yeah, Bart the Brad has been pretty well on point with his Morgana bindings.
Absolutely. Yeah, the bindings and the shields have both been on point for sure. Boy, that turret's chipped down enough. It's 660 left.
Uh-oh. Sandra flashes away from mid lane.
Burned her flash, but walked away from it.
Yep.
Pops the health pot. Boy, Syndra could just melt her, though, if she hooks her.
Well, Syndra still has her ult up, and Lysandra just used hers.
And her flash. Boy. Proceed with
She's got to
caution.
play extra safe. Caitlyn just completed her hurricane now. She'll have that wave clear, and she'll keep push it up the turret.
Oh boy, pinned her down.
Lysandra.
Oh, and that's it. Nice move from Benny. So 3 on the board for Team Synergy. Now up almost 5K gold. Big lead. And also continuing to maintain dominance on CS too.
Yeah, Syndra right now up 164 to 103 on Lysandra. Trundle's keeping pace, 125 to 144. But Jinx down about 45 CS as well.
Right, plus all of that extra kill and assist money.
Yeah, all that's equating to a 5,000 gold lead right now.
Pretty intense. Boy, and that turret bot is just nibbled down to nothing. If they can get a wave of creep and run in there, they might just snag it.
Yeah, it's really close at this point. Looks like Amumu might be coming down to just finish it off. Vi's here to protect though.
Yep, definitely helped in that. Boy, the creep still plinks away at it, but it may just survive.
Syndra rotating down towards the bottom lane at this point as well.
Lots of action coming up down here. Boy. Oh, and that is the end of Vi. Then he gets another one. Ooh, Jinx toast too. Syndra takes her down. And Nami.
And they get
flash?
The Mumu flashed in to finish off Nami.
Going for the Drake, turret on the board, so up 6 kills to 0, up a turret, first turret blood, up 8k gold, and just about to nuke a Cloud Drake. And they got it.
Woo! A lot of fighting in the top lane too.
Yeah.
Going.
Doesn't seem like either one can really dent the other too much. Shen pretty stacked on hit points at this point. Getting a nice build going. Lots of health. And looks like a push mid too. Mid turret getting chipped down hard. Boy, a nice breakaway from Caitlyn right at the last second. Almost out of mana.
Morgana going back. Caitlyn. Jinx pushing up the bottom lane quickly.
And a
trying to get
Mumu!
into that turret.
Amumu used one of the blast cones, hopped into the wolves. That was pretty slick.
See, at least we're seeing uses for them.
Yeah, absolutely.
People are finding uses for them.
Well, they're certainly entertaining. And that's blue. Cinder coming back in. I mean, she's got great range. I mean, she doesn't have to be too close to really start laying into you.
Morgana trying to help. Morgana and Caitlyn up top going against Trundle and Vi. Couple flashes blown. Shen ult in.
Shen's back in, yep. And are they going to push or back off? Morgana backing back. And we'll see if Shen and Caitlyn. She's just going to plink away at it, and they are going for
Uh-oh,
it.
Jinx got hit. Syndra.
Poof.
Just
Jinx is down. Nuked mid, still pushing up the top. Oof. Lissandra very low. And Synergy continues to push up top too. And doing great damage to the turret. May well take it down before there's anything that Lone Wolf can do to stop him. Oh, and mid goes down.
Vi could do
Right.
at this point.
And they took mid too, so that's now 3 turrets to 0. The infrastructure is starting to crack. Rift Herald pops. Scrap going down here. Nami comes in to help out. Oh, and they're all in. Poof! Ah, Nami melted. And Dangerous Kyle gets another kill on the board. 8 to 0. Pretty intense. 10k gold lead, 3 turrets. What do you think, Asystole?
10k gold lead at 20 minutes. That's pretty hard to work around.
Indeed.
Just gotta farm up. Try not to wander into your jungle where you don't have any vision at this point.
Right.
Get some vision down. Vision is key. Need to see where the enemy is.
And group up. So everybody went home to get some nice gear. Still got that 10k gold advantage for Team Synergy.
Looks like a lot of grouping mid lane.
Just getting that creep to go do some work for them.
Dragon's still quite a ways off.
So they're coming down underneath here.
God
Oh,
damn,
and
he was
Syndra
stunned.
catches it. Yep. Poof, ah. That's Syndra.
Syndra's now 5-0-2. 202 CS. Sitting on a completed Rylai's and Morellonomicon. He's dangerous.
21
Dangerous.
minutes in, yeah. Oh, and Vi coming in, trying to chip away at Morgana, but the rest of the gang is swinging up too. Doesn't want anything to do with that. Amumu doing a little bit of counter warding. Vi going for Amumu, but Morgana locks her up. Getting chipped down, but not nuked. Oh, and in comes Syndra doing some serious damage. And now they're
Nami
getting...
ult just splits the team back up. Everybody back to their positions. Oh, and now they're going in.
See there. Oh! Brutal! Double kill for Caitlyn. They just waxed the whole team. I think Jinx is the only one left up. Got the turret handily, and see where they go from here. Wow. 13 kills to 0. 22 minutes in.
They have a whole lot of AoE right now. That was a...
Yeah. It was just like a cluster of death, and they're just going to walk right into this thing and take it down.
Blue bars just disappeared.
So bot inner turret is melted. Now going for the inhib. Still 4 members actually of Lone Wolf not yet up. The inhib goes down. Very nice push from Team Synergy.
And Syndra deleted Jinx one more time.
For good measure. Oh, wow. Fierce battle here.
Personally, that's the scariest thing to me. Is when you're an AD carry and you have a Syndra like that on the other team that can just make you go away.
Just
You're there and then you're not.
right. Just chip down to 0 in a second flat. And a big wave of creep here pushing mid turret too. I guess that's just some cash money for Lone Wolf.
They're moving towards the dragon. Infernal Drake's coming up. 12 seconds.
Oh yeah, yep. Just a few seconds away. Yet another big advantage for them. In addition to the 14k gold lead, 14-0 kills. But we could see Lone Wolf come back in this. Hopefully they'll get some kills on the board.
Nice steal attempt with the Jinx ult. Doesn't hurt to try.
Right. Miss 100% of the shots you don't take.
Is that a Wayne Gretzky quote?
Yeah, I think it might be. Or is it Michael Scott?
Thought it was a Gretzky thing.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure you're right. I'm joking. Boy, yeah, just trying to hold them off right now. And congregating up at Baron too. This could be similar to what we've seen before. Uh-oh.
Sandra's caught out.
Yep. Trying to stay alive, but it might not be enough. Boy, nice jump away, but just melted. And the rest of Lone Wolf just trying to get out of this AoE blast radius. Solo tilt only nuked by Caitlyn, gets a double kill. And the entire Team Synergy skips away, heading up Baron. And Lone Wolf just gonna head home and heal up and get ready to defend.
But right now there's minions on their inhibitor turret, or on their Nexus turret, excuse me. So they've got to go back and defend that. They lost one.
And super minions no less, yeah.
Yeah, super minions were on there.
And that's it, Baron goes down. And they're gonna try for one last defense of the Alamo here. Like you said, they're getting some extra gold from the creep that's rolling into the base. So that's good. Oh boy. But Team Synergy just rolling down mid. All together now. Guess we got Shen up top.
Desperately trying to clear out those super minions bottom.
And they did it. They pushed them back, but another mid turret cracked. And now Team Synergy continuing to push. They've got the super minions. They've got the Baron buff.
Got Shen in the top lane, pushing in.
And could zip into the fight at any time if you wanted to. Wow, Syndra. Trundle jumps in and tries to get some revenge, but it's not going to happen. He gets melted as well. Oh, man, intense. That Syndra's doing
with the
serious.
double kill.
Yeah, man. Serious damage. Mid inner turret nuke.
This could be the last push.
Amumu might get one. No.
Oh, Amumu steals the pentakill.
Quadra comes in.
That's reportable. Reportable offense right there. Report him for stealing.
Oh, and there's only one Nexus turret left, and that is it.
That looks like it's game.
Wow. So Team Synergy takes it. Jinx fires one more ult across their bow. Boom! Woo! Well played on both sides. What a fight. Whew.
Congratulations to both teams.
Absolutely well played, guys. So Team Synergy moves on. Woo! And a well played match. How about a big hand for both teams?